Hi and welcome to my channel. Hope you are all well. I wanted to do a quick video to kind of introduce myself a little bit. I have a massive amount of new subscribers to my channel, and a lot of you have found me through Jane Wilkes, through the collab we did, and also I believe through Heavy Metal Mama, who also mentioned me in when she did a very similar video to my collab a couple of weeks ago. Kind of just wanted to do a bit of an intro about me, who I am, where I've come from, and why this face is suddenly on YouTube. So I thought, as there are now a lot more subscribers than I expected there to be on my channel, I'd come on, tell you about myself, give you a bit of history, a bit of background, and yeah. So if you are new here, thank you for subscribing. If you are very new here and this is your first video, would be grateful if you subscribed. Entirely up to you, no pressure on this channel at all. But yeah, would be lovely if you subscribed. Hit the notification bell if you would like to. Again, no pressure. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, just because I'm pretty new to YouTube and I want to know what you like, so as I can do those sorts of videos again for you. So this is my intro one, and how are we doing? I am Morrigan Raven, as you've probably worked out, and I've probably already said. What do you need to know about me? Number one, I am a waffler. First and foremost, I waffle. I can talk a lot and not say very much. So if you want to get a cup of tea and a piece of cake, that's entirely up to you. But be prepared. I do tend to waffle a lot in my videos. Number two, I am obviously, let's get it out of the way, plus size. I'm from the UK and I am currently 43 years old. So been around this scene for a while. What else can I tell you? I started on Facebook doing lives. That came around because I did a couple of lives on one of the Killstar pages around items that I purchased. People wanted to see them, so I did like quick mini 2 or 3 minute reviews. And it kind of grew. I was getting people messaging me going, would you do more? Would you do more reviews? So I started a page. I think the first review I did was just talking around my dressing table area, or coven corner as it's been called in the house. I need to do some filming there. It's just a bit of a state at the moment, and I need to work out where to put my camera so as everything's not reversed. So at the moment I'm filming with you facing me, and I need to work out how to do it so as I can flip the picture. Otherwise my banners and things you won't be able to read because they're all going to be backwards. So yeah, I started doing a few live videos, a few live waffles. They were long. They went on and on and on and on, and a little bit further than that. So I gained a bit of confidence and I ended up going to London Edge in 2000 and... God, what year are we in now? 2020. So 2019 September, London Edge. I went and I met quite a few YouTubers, traders. It was a strange experience, but I made a load of friends. One of which I now are a company called Scarlet in Chains, who you will hear about all across my channel. I am a brand associate for them and I wear an awful lot of their custom pieces that they make for me. So yeah, Scarlet in Chains you will see a lot on my channel. I do work with, but I do purchase from a lot of other small brands as well, so they will get recognition on my page. I've got a couple of jewellery reviews coming up from a lady I've been buying for over a year now, and her stuff is amazing. But that's in the future. So what else can I tell you about me? I am a cat mummy. I am very much a cat mummy. This is Kitty Bobble number 1. This is Miss Roxy Bear with her little Batman collar, and this is the black one. And we have a tortoiseshell or calico called Mitzi, and she is the one with the Wonder Woman tag, and she's got a beautiful little face. They will come and interrupt my videos on a regular basis. I live with my partner, the glamorous Griffin, who will be introduced at some point. Sorry, I have to take the cat away from things. The glamorous Griffin will get introduced at some point. We will do a kind of couples tag if I can find a decent one that's not based around marriage, because we're not married. But yeah, I live with him, and he's a musician and pain in the bum, and generally wonderful guy. Really, which is all you need in life. So what else can I tell you about me? Told you I waffle and go off on tangents. I'm very new to all this. So my page has been up since August the 10th, 2019, on Facebook. And I've been predominantly Facebook for just over a year. And interestingly, I had an Instagram post that was deleted for false news when I stated in there that Facebook will no longer let me upload videos. I'm not sure how they can say it's false news when Facebook will no longer let me upload videos that are longer than 30 minutes. Unfortunately, I can't appeal against the false news statement, because this independent person is in China. They've written their review in Chinese. I can't translate it, and anytime I try to do anything about it, it just blocks me. So I can only say my experience. I don't go out of my way to say false things. Generally not a lying type of person. So yeah, I'm a little bit... Am I in the wrong? I don't know. Instagram have basically said this is false, but they haven't justified it to me in English or any way that I can understand as to why. Now, I did try. I filmed a 1 hour, I think it was 1 hour and 10 minute video for Scarlet in Chains for their new Feu collection under Satanic Panic, and it wouldn't let me upload. I had 3 attempts of uploading that video and it wouldn't let me. It would get to 30 minutes and it would say it had uploaded the whole thing, but it would only show 30 minutes of the video, and bang on 30 minutes it would cut off. So I ended up on YouTube. It's been an experience so far. It's been a very positive experience, more positive than I ever expected. I have a lot of subscribers. I don't expect there to be mountains of subscribers. I'm not expecting even to hit... I didn't expect to have the 161 I woke up with this morning, to be honest. So yeah, it's all very, very new, shiny, and still a little bit unsure, I suppose is the word about it. But that's enough about YouTube. What about me? What else can I tell you? So in my main job, I am a project manager. I say project manager. What I mean is project manager, office manager, general dog's body, cleaner, problem solver and getting shit done type of person. So I've come up through the ranks over many, many years of working in the IT industry. And I have moved from a very big corporate company where I spent nearly 12 years of my life to move to a smaller company that's very much up and coming, much more suited to what I want to do. And it's great being part of something that's growing. So I do have a lot of responsibilities. Those are hopefully going to get a bit more, maybe a promotion in the future. Who knows? Who knows? It would be nice. But yeah, predominantly I am a project manager for IT, and I work a lot of hours. Average week is about 50 to 55 hours. So it doesn't leave room for much else. But there's more. So on top of that, I also run and own a charity in the UK for children with special needs called the Benny Bear Club. I'm not going to make this channel about that. I have a channel for that. Not that there's very many views, but I will link the video below if you'd like to go and find out a little bit more about it. But yes, we work with children with special needs. It's myself, the glamorous Griffin, and 2 friends of ours. And we run a social club, obviously through Auntie Felicity's visit. That's not happened, and we are missing the kids, but we're trying to stay in touch with them. We're trying to do video chats. It's just very, very difficult when you've got a busy work life and all that going on, and social media and cats, and also doing a Land's End John O'Groats virtual cycle. All in, it's a lot going on. But it's fun. It's all good fun. So yeah, so project manager by day, charity owner the rest of the time, and also social media, whatever I am, YouTuber, Facebooker, Instagrammer. Yeah, I think that's all I use. I don't ever ask me about TikTok or Twitch. I don't even know what they are. I've heard of them. I'm not sure. Probably never going to use them. I tried Snapchat and gave that up as well. So, you know, not my thing. But about me. So like I said, I'm 43 years old. I have been around the goth scene. Oh, I was a young'un when the goth scene started. But I have been into it probably 32-ish years. I did kind of dip my toe in the water very, very young, but kind of flourished into it certainly the last 20 years or so. I have had exceptionally long hair, short hair, punky hair, no hair, every colour under the sun except yellow, I believe. And I've never done grey. I've never done grey hair, but I do own a grey wig. I predominantly wear black non-printed things. I prefer Victoriana goth, so very much the extravagant styling. Don't like wearing a lot of makeup, which also makes things a bit difficult. I used to wear an awful lot of makeup. I wear less and less and less now. You're lucky if I'm even wearing any on a day. I just don't tend to wear it. I don't like the way it feels on my skin these days. And certainly with the British weather, it's a little bit difficult. It's either too cold or it's too hot or it's too wet. And then we have the whole face mask thing going on at the moment. So there's just no point putting any makeup on. I love jewellery and accessories. I love hats and fascinators, of which I'm going to try and wear more in my videos. I did say this before on Facebook, that I was going to wear more in my videos. I'm going to. This is the start of me wearing more. The problem is I've had all my hair cut off. So back in, I think it was the end of June, maybe in July, I can't remember, probably July I think, I actually donated about 21 inches of hair and had my beautiful long black locks cut off and donated and raised nearly £700, which was great. And it's been getting gradually shorter and shorter. It's currently growing out a bit at the moment. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it next. I might take it back to a bob, which would be quite nice. We'll see what happens with it. But it has been getting gradually shorter and shorter and shorter. It's going through that it was styled 3 weeks ago and now it looks a bit rough stage. My hair is also very thick, so it just does what it wants, let's be honest. What else can I tell you about me? Music taste, I do love some of the gothic music, but I'm more of a metalhead. And people are going to hate me for it, and I know, but I appreciate goth music. I appreciate the music that came before that. My music taste goes right back to the early 50s, and also into classical music. So my taste goes right back. We have a varied taste in this household. The other half is very much into prog and kind of late 70s rock kind of music. I was very much on the heavier end, on the metal side of things, and I've introduced him to that. But yeah, we are very varied in our music, so that's not to say I don't listen to goth bands. I do. There are just some I do not get on with, and I'm not here to discuss music because that will just end up with amounts of trolls that I can't be bothered with. So what else can I tell you about me? I'm sarcastic. You might get that. I've mentioned I waffle. What are you doing? I get distracted very easily. Shh. Sorry, that was the cat. She was having a scratch and her bell was getting noisy. What can you expect from my channel? Reviews. I do plus size clothing reviews. I've actually got some dresses that I need to review from Yours Clothing that I purchased recently that are very, very kind of gothy basics. I'm quite impressed. You don't really need to do a lot with them other than slap on a lovely necklace. So I've got that review coming up. I do makeup reviews, but I don't do a lot of them because I don't wear a lot of makeup. So you will have seen a lipstick review go up last week. But it's not something I do massive amounts of. I am not a makeup artist by any stretch of the imagination. However, I've done a couple of transformation videos, which those videos are in the channel, and I am aiming to do a face paint transformation into Corpse Bride at some point. I was set the challenge a while ago and I was going to do it, and then work got busy, and then I had my septum pierced and I've not been able to put makeup all round here, so I need to kind of judge when I do that one, but that is coming. What else can I tell you about me? I've done some modelling. I've done some modelling for some brands, obviously for Scarlet and Chains. I've done some for a fascinator and hat brand called Finishing Touches. They used to have a shop in Camden, they don't anymore, and they are more online, but I'm still trying to find the website because it's under construction and it keeps moving. So as soon as that website is out, I will of course link it. What else can I tell you? I love accessories. There is nothing better than on an outfit than a good accessory, and you will see I love jewellery. I have. Sometimes I even speak properly. I have some really beautiful pieces and some very unique pieces. This is a recent Scarlet and Chains purchase for a very unique Swarovski crystal, which is, as you can see, this is their normal size. If I can find the right one. This is their princess size, this is their queen size, and this is the one I've just purchased. So I have an awful lot of accessories. I do think that any outfit can be improved with, you know, decent hat, decent shoes, and a beautiful piece of jewellery to go with it. I like brooches. I like wearing brooches. I've got a nice neck ruffle that I can put brooches on that I wear for work, which is really cool. What else do I like? It's really hard. It's really hard to do an introduction video and then not try and talk about all the things that you've already spoken about in other videos. I'm into Anne Stokes art. I love Anne Stokes artwork. There's also another lady I've met recently who is actually from, I want to say Worcester, but I can't remember if it is Worcester or Warwickshire, but called Lisa Clark. She does some beautiful Raven pictures, which I've actually purchased some of and I have reviewed on my Facebook channel. I like everything black. I tend not to wear any other colour than black. I've been wearing black for 30 years and don't feel comfortable in any other colour. I've tried, I just don't think it suits me. Occasionally dark red, but not very often. So you will see me pretty much in plain black all the time. So what else do I do in my channel? So I look at plus size fashion. I'm very much a big, what's the word I'm looking for? Big advocate for plus size fashion. I will call out any company that is doing a fantastic job, and I will call out companies that are doing a terrible job at it. I've recently had or done a video on some coats, on jackets that I've purchased that have actually put inserts, stretchy inserts into their clothing, into the sleeves, so as they fit better. This is the sort of thing I want to see. It is very difficult when you are plus size to wear things that don't look like a black bag. And it's nice just to see that companies are starting to think about things like this a little bit more. I do fashion videos. You'll see last week, week before's video was a fashion video. I'm hoping to do some more collabs. Yeah, that's kind of it really. That's me. I'm into all things shiny, pretty, not very girly. Not very girly. I love tattoos, as you've probably gathered from various different inkings you can see when I talk. And one day I might even do a tattoo tour. I have done videos on tattoo care. I've had multiple piercings, most of them I've taken out. I still have my stretchers, but I'm currently in the process of shrinking them. They've gone from 12mm to 8mm, and I'm hoping to get them down to about 6mm, just so as I can, I don't know, I just like them a little bit smaller as I get older. I don't know what else I can tell you. It's really weird. What else can I tell you? So we've discussed the cats, and the other half, I love handbags. I do love handbags. So there you go, you know that about me. I'm allergic to UV. That's an interesting one. So in the summer you will still see me completely covered up and pale and covered in sun cream and under parasols and all that sort of thing. My skin goes in lumps and bumps and hives, and it gets very, very painful if I'm out in the sunlight for too long. So yes, vitamin D supplements are in there. It is not a choice. I used to tan, I used to go out, I used to sit in the sun without a problem. It's something I've developed an allergy to in the last 2 or 3 years. I like to travel when I can. Unfortunately, Auntie Felicity has put pay to that at the moment. I don't know what else I can tell you about me. It's really weird. When someone says talk about yourself, it's really hard. So yeah, so on my channel you can expect reviews. I occasionally do unboxings. I do not do subscription boxes. I have done 2 subscription boxes, but they were specific ones. No, sorry, 3. I did 2 from Simply Gothic, which was the Edgar Allan Poe and the, what was the other one? The Plague Doctor ones, because that is very much my kind of thing. And I have done the Edward Scissorhands box by Little Boutique. They are all available on my Facebook channel, and I did them as lives. Hello, Poppet. I did them as live videos. Do I still do live videos? Yes, I do. Not as often as I did. That is mainly down to timing at the moment. With COVID and my job obviously being in the IT industry, people working from home, needing support, we are pretty busy. We've also had a few staff changes, so I've been quite busy with that as well. What else? What else, Miss Bear? What else can we talk about? Should we talk about you? This is Miss Bear. This is Roxy. We have introduced her once already. We think she is about 10 years old. We're not 100% sure how old you are, do we? Are we? No. Little Bear, as we like to call her, was... they're both rescues, but she's a rescue. She was abandoned. I don't know how anyone could have abandoned her. Left in a house with food and a litter tray, and just the family just left. So we've been working on her confidence for years, and we have been... What else have we been doing? You didn't like fireworks, did you? But you don't mind them now. And you hate dogs. Absolutely hate dogs. She attacks dogs. So she's not allowed out. Both of mine are house cats. This one is a house cat because we have been told by the RSPCA to keep her as a house cat. Because otherwise you'll bring back giraffes and hippos and all this. Just proving that she's vicious. Just proving you're vicious, aren't you? She will try and bring back live game, wouldn't you? Because she just fight or flight in her all the time. The other one was kept in a 2nd-storey flat until she became pregnant, and then she was dumped on a rescue centre about a month before she gave birth, and we picked her up and brought her home about... It would have been 3 months after she'd had the kittens. They were completely weaned off, and most of them had either been pre-booked, ready to go to new homes, or they had already gone to new homes, and then she was hanging around, and she's absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, she's not here for me to show you, but she's stunning. She's got a little split face, and one half's ginger and one half's black, and she's so cute. She is massive. We have one skinny cat, one big cat. They chase around. They are a pair of divas. One has, so Roxy has a Batman collar and Mitzi has Wonder Woman, because we are a bunch of geeks in this house as well. We are Marvel and DC geeks. Mainly the Griffin. So yeah, that's the cats. I feel like I'm going round in circles a little bit here. I tell you what, I'll finish this video here. If you have any other questions, pop them down in the comments and I will save them and I will do a Q&A from your questions. That might be easier. So yeah, otherwise I'm just going to be waffling here for an hour and probably not tell you a lot. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm a plus size, slightly older goth who will be talking to you about fashion and reviewing things, not necessarily opening subscription boxes because that's not my kind of thing. I will be talking to you about jewellery and accessories because I think, you know, when you're plus size, sometimes that's easier to deal with than going out and finding a new outfit. I will talk about brands that I love. I will talk about brands that really don't get it right. And I will be talking about all the other stuff that I want to do. Like, I've got a lot of small companies that I buy things from that I will come on and review and talk to you about. But that's it for now. Like I said, I'm not going to go on and waffle for hours because I could do. And it's very difficult when I go, I'm going to come and tell you all about me. I don't like talking about myself, so it's really difficult. But if you do have any questions, put them in the comments below or send me a message on any of my social media, which is Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. And I will either come back to you or I will do another Q&A at a later point. Until then, I'm going to leave you to your day. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hope you're staying safe. Hope Down Lockdown 2 isn't giving you too much bother and Auntie Felicity's behaving herself. So until then, as always, mwah, just do you.